Do you need to go to film school to become a filmmaker? We'll find out in this video. Now roll those titles! This is awkward. I don't have any titles. Anyway, we'll just get into it anyway. Do you need to go to film school to become a filmmaker? The quick answer is no. The long answer is some people do, some people don't. Okay, now let's get into this. I went to film school. I studied film for 3 years. I studied photography for 4 years. Before that, I learned a lot about cameras when I did photography, and then I learned about some film stuff when I did film. That makes sense in my head. I don't know if that makes sense in your head. But what I learned in film school is how to edit on old editing systems, which I don't even use anymore. How to film on old film cameras, which are obsolete now because technology changes so fast. It's just that knowledge is gone. But the biggest thing I got out of film school is the networking, the contacts. I got my first job while at film school. I did a job for ITV at film school. I got more contacts during that job. I went on to meet some biggest directors in the world who work in London. I worked with them. I worked for big brands like Pepsi, Lego, H&M. I did a lot of things, and that came from the first few contacts from film school. If you got contacts without going to film school, great! But I didn't. I went to film school, I got contacts, then I started. But the reason why I say you don't need to go to film school is because you can learn everything at home. You can learn everything. Just the best way to learn film is to make film. You make film, you will learn film. And what I mean by that is just get a camera, whether that's a DSLR, whether that's a film camera or your iPhone. Just start shooting. Shoot. And your first videos, your first maybe 20 videos, 100 videos might be really bad. Mine were terrible. But you learn from your mistakes, and then you get better. You learn how to I learned composition, how to use a camera first of all. Composition, you learn how to tell stories. Story is king. Casey Neistat, most of you might know who he is. He never went to film school. He moved to New York and started making films by himself. He maxed out his credit card, bought equipment, and then started just making films. And 10, 15 years later, here he is on YouTube doing his stuff. And he is an amazing filmmaker. He is a better filmmaker than I am, way better. I went to film school. Equipment. Everyone thinks it's about the equipment. I need the best camera to shoot film. I need the best audio equipment to make great sound. Maybe that's true to some extent, but if you have the story, if you have the great story, people are going to watch it whether it's filmed on a phone or $1 million camera. People are going to watch it anyway because story is king. There's many really successful feature films shot on phones, shot on old cameras, and they've made millions. I know I'm speaking really fast here right now. I've had a lot of coffee today. Anyway, what was I saying? Yes, so if you're thinking about going to film school, if you're thinking about going to university or college or whatever you want to call it, school, to get more education about whatever you're doing, whether it's film, I don't know, business, anything like that, just think about, do you actually have to go to get a job? Do you need to go to school to get a job as a doctor? Yes. Do you need to go to school to get a job as a lawyer? Yes. Do you need to go to school to business school to start your own business? Maybe. I didn't go to business school. I have my own company. So maybe no. Do you need to go to school? Film school for film? No, you don't. Do you need to go to marketing school for marketing? No, you don't. Do you need to go to photography school for photography? No, you don't. What I would say is think about the industry. Look how fast it changes. Film, any creative industry, because of technology, changes so fast. When I was at film school, after the first year, everything I was learning was out of date. We edited on Final Cut Pro 7. While we were at school, newer editing softwares came out, but we were still learning on Final Cut Pro 7. So we were learning the Final Cut Pro 7 in school, but when I was making my own films out of school, I was learning Adobe Premiere and Final Cut Pro X. I was learning out of school. For me, learning is the most important thing in life. You need to have the determination to learn. If you don't have the determination to learn, there's no point. Because everything changes so fast. You need to learn. I've learned more after film school than I did during film school. You need to learn. You need to have that drive, determination to learn new things all the time. I always watch videos on how to do new things, whether it's film or anything like that. I always watch videos every single day. I listen to podcasts, I read blogs, I watch videos every morning. That is my first thing I do. When I'm at the office working for my company, I'm always listening to podcasts or YouTube videos or reading blogs on the side to learn as I'm working. If you have that drive to learn, I would say my opinion is to not go to film school and use the money to make films. Buy some cheap cameras and cheap equipment, or use film. Just make films. You learn. I learned more from making films than I did sitting in the class. I believe learning is a key thing here. It's important. You need to drive to do it. Some people don't want to learn. They just want to be the best without even putting the hustle, the hard work, determination to do it. You need to have the determination to hustle, to learn, to make things, whether it's bad, whether it's good, whether it's amazing. You just make it. I'm a filmmaker, but I'm not the best scriptwriter. I'm not the best storyteller. My films are okay, I think. I've been making film for a long time now, and I'm still learning new things every single day because everything is just changing all the time. Day after day, new things come out. Like recently, drones were released. When I say recently, it's 5. I don't know when drones were released, but then that changed the industry. People started filming from above, getting great angles, better angles, and it changed the way filming is made. Because before you needed helicopters in big Hollywood films to even get those shots. Now you just need a $500 drone, go up, boom, done. Got the shot, let's go. I know I've been rambling on a lot in this video. I realised that I've talked really fast, I'm hyped up on coffee, and I've said a lot of things. So if you've got any questions, comment down below, let me know. If you're thinking about going to film school, if you're at film school, if you've been to film school, what have you learned from film school? Tell me in the comments below. If you haven't been to film school and you're making a lot of films, please show me. I'd really want to see them, and tell me in the description in the comments below your journey about filmmaking, and your comments on what I've said, my experiences, what you thought of them. Please smash that like button, please. I'd really appreciate that. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe to this channel, and we're going to do a lot more film reviews, film tutorials, everything film. And I'm going to keep vlogging about my experiences in Sweden. I really appreciate that. Have a great day, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.